All right, all right. Once again, y'all checking back in the building with your man Big Saint Rod, 2 off of God, Rod Dean, to answer all your problems. And I got a special video for you called "Why Do Some Preachers, Rappers, Content Creators, and Regular People Be Such Fetish Freaks?" I'm gonna say it again. Why do some preachers, rappers, content creators, and regular people be such fetish freaks? When I speak of fetish freaks, I'm talking about whether same-sex or heterosexual, whatever your fetish is, whatever your wrong is, whatever your wrong sexually is. Why is that so? And to be immediate about it's because of the sin nature. It's something in the word called the sin nature, the nature for humans to sin. Okay, when Lucifer was the first person in the world to sin, then Adam, no, Lucifer, then Eve, then Adam. So when them three sinned, a sin nature was produced into the world that makes us sin. So the first sin in the world was jealousy and arrogance from Lucifer. Then the second sin was from Eve, of disobedience and lies. And then after that, murder, drunkenness, arrogance, lies, filth, homosexuality, lesbianism. So the sin nature produced all the sins of the world. So the sin nature goes so many different directions. The sin nature goes plethora of directions. So don't judge nobody on whatever direction of sin they choose, because it's no better than my sin is no different than your sin, and your sin is no different than my sin. My shade of sin might be different than your shade of sin, but it's all bad. But the reason why preachers, rappers, content creators, or regular people succumb to fetishes and freakiness and filthy things, because it's the sin nature. It's not, they don't make them a bad person per se. Most of the time, it's just the sin nature. The sin nature is like toxic gas. It makes you sin, and you can't control it. So the defense against the sin nature is faith in Jesus' death and resurrection. Remember that. So the Bible says the bed is not to be defiled. So we shouldn't be doing filthy fetishes. We shouldn't be doing filthy fetishes. Sex is to be honorable. So whether same sex or heterosexual, get it under control. Don't judge nobody. Drunkenness is no worse than lying. Lying is no worse than arrogance. Same sexual relations is no worse than masturbation or prostitution or drug dealing or murder. So get your same sexual fetishes in control. Depend on Jesus' blood. Depend on Jesus' death and resurrection on a consistent second basis to get the fetishes out of your life and get saved. So all you gotta do, if you want to get just say this prayer to get these fetishes out of your life. Say, God, I'm a sinner. Will you please save me? I believe Jesus Christ died on the cross for my sins to get me free from my fetishes and my sins. God, I believe Jesus Christ rose on the third day for my sins. God, I'm gonna turn away from all my sins to the best of my ability. I'm saved, and please keep me away from fetishes. In Jesus' name I pray.